When you know a woman is fickle, so much so that operas have been written about it. La Donna Mobile, the famous Italian opera, means the woman is fickle. If you don't know now. I am telling you. Women are fickle. They change their mind for no reason and they change them back again. How many times have you heard someone who divorced their husband and then later on they remarried them and they divorced again? When you think about that, when you know that, this is not a theory, this is a fact, and you still go and place your happiness and your well-being and your sanity and your overall outlook on life and your hopes and dreams in the hands of a fickle entity, who's to blame? It is, when you think about it, it is absolute madness, absolutely foolish thing to do. Now, if you're a young person, you can be excused. You don't know, I think we've all been there when, we're young, we're inexperienced, and we're dating a woman, or she's our wife, fiancé, whatever, and she says we need to talk, and then she drops the bomb. Our heart sinks. We feel the world is ending, and we listen to these love songs and we watch these romantic movies, and it further confirms that we should be feeling down, that the world is ending, that there's no reason to live. Many people even go as far as suicide. But if you're not young, and God knows, I've seen people that are in their 50s divorced and married and divorced, and they have less experience than someone who's 25-year-old, because these days, if you want the information, it is available at the palm of your hand. But the point of this video is knowing that women are fickle, knowing that at any moment a woman for no reason can say, I'm not happy, and completely turn your life upside down, depending on how far you're in it, meaning if you're married, if you've earned a lot of assets during the marriage and everything, all of that will be turned upside down, and you have no power. If you're in the West, you have zero power to do anything. It's all decided by the divorce courts and the family law court and the legal system. You are absolutely helpless against it. And you could go to jail if you don't abide by the rules that have been forced down your throat. So, I'm just saying, if you're in a position where you are hurt, or you are, going to get hurt, or you've been hurt, with a situation where a woman has suddenly changed her mind and said, I want out and everything, learn from it and move on, and don't take it personal, because they change their mind no matter who the person they're dealing with is. It could be an average Joe or a billionaire, doesn't matter. But when you think about it, putting your own happiness and your sanity and your mental well-being and all your hopes and dreams in the hands of another human being, another person who can at any moment change their mind for any reason, it is absolute foolishness, and it is a gamble that you cannot afford to lose. So that's like going to a casino and betting far more than you could lose, your life savings. When you think about it, when you enter logic into it, you realize it is simply not worth doing. Now, I'm not saying don't get together with a woman. I'm not saying don't get into a relationship with a woman. I'm not saying don't even, marry them if you want to go that far. But I'm saying always, always, always be aware that at any moment, for any reason, they can change their mind and they can turn your life upside down. So your best insurance policy is to limit your investment down to an absolute minimum, emotionally and financially, in that relationship. Because all of them end. Even relationships that are, lasting, they're not like they were before. They were not like they were in the first 2-3 weeks or first 2-3 months. It changes. It might have its ups and downs, and sometimes feel a little better, sometimes worse, but nothing lasts forever, and everything is temporary. So shield yourself. Have an insurance policy, an invisible insurance policy for your mental well-being, and one for your financial well-being too, by limiting your financial investments in that affair. because you are dealing with a fickle person and you are placing far more than you could afford to lose in the hands of someone else who can at any moment simply change their mind. Don't do it. It is not a wise gamble. It is not a wise bet. The winnings, the potential winnings, are simply not worth the risk. All the best.